EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Dragons of Rio de Janeiro. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here's Tua. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Now we'll throw here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They pick up the first down there with a gain of 11. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key third down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone, because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
They run for the first time with James Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay.
Under pressure, they got him again. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They complete it to Hill. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of your...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run. Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. In motion, Hill.
Solo left Zion.
That's caught, and he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
56. Tight.
Now it's Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and 12.
Five wide.
Here's Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go.
Tua now on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now Tua going to change the play. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
20, TX.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll just get rid of it.
You still hold your breath, and when there's a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket, you're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. 21G.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They need 12 here. It's third down. Tua going to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Hey, 21,
The Tua going to try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Alert! Middle. Alert! All 52. Look out!
To the air, Allen being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game in Charles. Ultimately, it ended in a tie.
And that's difficult on teams because
this is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a pickup of 61 yards.
Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. From the gun, it's Tua. His throw incomplete.
the way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go.
Tua sets up to pass it. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
At the 12-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert!
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
27 yards. That's good for a Rio first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Hey, home. Middle. 56, 56. Hey, tight. Half 10.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st down, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Half 85. Sunday. Gun.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Escaping the pressure right. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
Half. Alert! What's that?
Operating from the red zone now. Allen steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Fifty-six. Middle. Alert! What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
A 29-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Number 1, high. High, high, high. All right, let's go.
Now Tua. They're going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Dolphins.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Number 1, high. High.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Alert! 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 Out! Alert! What's that?
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
What's that?
Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Diggs going in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
'56. Hey, home.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Five wide. Half. Here we go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a real first down. 1st and 10.
Allen going to audible to a different look.
Alert!
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Down to the 10, and he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Solo left Zion.
Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, Let's just say it's been unusual.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Here we go. What's that?
Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Here's Hill on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
21G, 21G.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a 1st down. Tua going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 8 yards out. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
Turbo one high. Corner, long.
Tua going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that will bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And going right back to Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Middle.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Solo left Zion.
Tua now on first down. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Stop. Regular.
Allen will try again on second down. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This offense so far on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. And Diggs has it. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On play action, here's Tua. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Dolphins continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. 32 Stinger.
It's a run with Mostert.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this returnable for Hill. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
But I think the ball's out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
That's who is going to change things up.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Sanders on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
60. Dragons nothing. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.